Nah, this stays at home, though. I'm not going to bring this to work because that wouldn't look right, I guess.
We're going to go now to our other top story today. Chaos inside an East Point courtroom as the suspect in July's deadly McDonald's stabbing faced a judge. The victim's daughter tackled by police after leaving the courtroom and allegedly returning with a knife. But the hearing continued with prosecutors revealing how and why Afeni Muhammad allegedly stabbed her manager to death.
Hold on, we got to pause it right here. We got to pause it right there. Afeni looking real different without that little red wig on, that little red Chucky wig she had on, ain't she? She looking real different without that little Chucky wig, ain't he? You looking crazy by the head, ain't she? Finally made her snatch that little red wig off. Finally got her looking as crazy as she really is on the inside. Ain't no laughs now. She was so talkative when she was creating videos with her camera, talking about what she was going to do to people. She was so talkative then. Y'all remember? Y'all remember this young lady? The one that was working at McDonald's. That had an overlay on her phone using an app of herself as Chucky playing with knives and recorded videos on her phone. Y'all remember Afeni, right? This is Afeni. Hey, everybody wave to Afeni. Hey, you little crazy thought. She's finally where she belongs. They try to do the whole, well, maybe she's crazy. Maybe she's crazy, so we've got to see if she's able to stand in court. We need to know. We need to know if she's mentally sane enough, in other words, to take her consequences on the chin. And they decided that she was. So now here she is in court. Without her red Chucky wig, without her knives, and without her phone, and without her little McDonald's jacket. And this is what she looks like. She looks real different, don't she? Real different.
7 News Detroit reporter Ruta Alsonaida inside the courtroom. She's showing us what happened today and what comes next.
It was a dramatic day here at District Court in East Point as prosecutors played the surveillance video of what they say is Afeni Muhammad killing Jennifer Harris. It's that video that set off a chain reaction and left Jennifer Harris's 17-year-old daughter behind bars. This right here is video of the chaotic aftermath of the 17-year-old daughter of Jennifer Jama Harris, who was tackled and arrested by police in the lobby of 38th District Court. East Point police say she brought a knife into the courthouse after seeing the disturbing surveillance video of her mother's murder in court. Harris's family was then barred from returning to the courtroom for the rest of Friday's hearing. Prosecutors releasing new video on what they say is 26-year-old Afeni Muhammad, her face covered with some sort of mask, a large knife hidden under her arm, walking into the back of the East Point McDonald's on July 10th, where she and her manager, Jennifer Harris, worked. Prosecutors say Muhammad was sent home earlier that day by Harris for slacking off. She later returned, allegedly stabbing Harris at least 13 times.
Even though Jennifer Harris had collapsed on her back, bleeding.
Into the back of the...
Look at this fool. Look at this fool. She just walked right in. She walked right in. Looked like she chose the right time There's a delivery happening. She just walked right through the back door.
East Point McDonald's on July 10th, where she and her manager, Jennifer Harris, worked. Prosecutors say Muhammad was sent home earlier that day by Harris for slacking off. She later returned, allegedly stabbing Harris at least 13 times.
Even though Jennifer Harris had collapsed on her back, bleeding, the defendant intended to finish the job on the ground.
You can see in this interrogation video where Muhammad shows investigators exactly how she stabbed the victim, saying she felt no remorse because Harris constantly, quote, bullied her at work.
I feel better.
Prosecutors say the only reason the attack stopped is because Good Samaritan Devontae.
She said she felt better. Did y'all catch that? Did y'all hear what she said?
Prosecutors say the only reason the attack stopped is because Good Samaritan, saying she felt no remorse because Harris constantly, quote, bullied her at work.
I feel better.
Prosecutors say
I feel better. Wow.
the only reason the attack stopped is because Good Samaritan Devontae Pace, who was in the drive-thru and saw everything, fired a warning shot towards the attacker.
I guess it would be a warning shot because she didn't get hit, but it definitely was towards her, and I didn't mind shooting her, so I was shooting at her.
Judge Kathleen Galen finding enough probable cause to order Muhammad to stand trial, so she will be back in court December 2nd. As for Harris's daughter, who is accused of bringing that knife to court, prosecutors are considering charges for her actions in court. In East Point, I'm Rudolph Sinaida.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't blame the daughter at all for having the response that she did. She had to be subjected to watching the video, which if we just saw is anything like, because that's ominous. Her walking through the back and you know what's about to happen to your mom and you have to sit there and watch this video. The amount of damage that does to your psyche, I can't blame this daughter. I can't blame the daughter. I don't blame the daughter for trying to get into the courtroom with a knife to exact her own level of justice. It's just unfortunate that now she's going to have to reap the consequences of her actions. This case was so polarizing because remember, people were defending this little crazy chick. Remember, they were defending her, saying that this mother who was a manager at McDonald's, who had never had any history of violence, never had any history of write-ups with the company, who had worked there, I forgot how long it was, maybe for 13 years, but she had worked there for some extended amount of time. But she had never had anything on her record. Remember that people were defending this crazy little chick? The Chucky chick. I remember that. Y'all remember that they were showing up in droves in the comments talking about how this mother deserved what she got because she pushed her to the edge? Y'all are a bunch of sensitive ass bitch ass motherfuckers. That's what I think about y'all. A lot of y'all. Overly sensitive, overly bitch assed. Don't know how to deal with confrontation because you never learned it. And because you can't connect the two brain cells that you do have, and you can't make them touch and agree, you don't know how to resolve anything without violence. You're savages who really, really don't even deserve to be among the Commonwealth. You should really be locked away just off of principle. Honestly. I don't even know what the holdup is and why we dragging this out. I don't even know why we got to keep returning to court 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7 times so that we can see if this chick should stand trial or not. Yo, we have everything. We got it all. We got it. Send this chick off so she can spend the rest of her day. Let's get this shit going. Why are we continuing to waste taxpayer dollars on trying to figure out if whether or not she should stand trial. No, go ahead. We already got it, bro. We got the information. Go ahead. Let's do what needs to be done and go ahead and send her off. The quicker we can get her the fuck up out of there and get her behind bars somewhere, the quicker society can move on and focus on other things. Why are we spending all of this time going around in circles trying to figure out whether or not she should stand trial or not? You got video surveillance footage. You got all the evidence. You got her saying out her own mouth, I feel better that I stabbed this mother up, that I stabbed her up and killed her and took her life. And the only reason she was stopped is because somebody fired her shot and she was scared of getting killed. That ain't crazy. That ain't crazy. That's intentional. Anyway, drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think. I'll holler at y'all later.